My name is Mohammed Patel and my job role is Equality, Diversity and Inclusion Coordinator at Preston North End, and the course I studied is Football Business and Marketing. The job came around by actually being quite brave at the time. I was working at Fleetwood. However, I had always had a passion for EDI, even though I was working in marketing and media at the time. And being from the local community of Preston, I have always seen a big gap in the market for the football club. Just for context, the club's demographics of the city is 28% from diverse communities, but at the time, if you came to Preston North End on a match day, you'd see maybe a handful of people from those particular communities. And it was just saying to the club, yes, there's barriers in place, but there's definitely ways that we can get around it, we can overturn these barriers, we can change the negative stigma. And saying to the club, it's a massive area of work that we can really progress in. And a couple of days later I got a phone call saying, would you like to take a part-time role as well as studying at UCFB at the time. It's making sure our standards are very high. No matter what anyone asks us in terms of accessibility needs, we've got whatever's in place to make sure everyone has a comfortable experience while engaging with us, working all across the business, working with the management team to make sure every department is doing work within the EDI space, working with the staff that deliver within schools, that deliver within the health and wellbeing team, community engagement. Having that position myself whilst being at university was a great privilege for me. So I was on the job before going full-time whilst also learning. So yeah, it was fantastic for me. So the role at the club entails being the EDI lead officer, and it's just embedding EDI within the football club, bringing the community and the football club together. We're all under one badge, we're all in the same city and the same football club, and we want to maximise the impact that we have. We've won the EDI award at the North West Football Awards quite recently. For the first time in our history, we won at the EFL Awards. I'm making a change. EDI is a topic that I'm very passionate about, and I'm from the local community myself. I've witnessed many barriers going to watch football. Being a Muslim football fan, there is a lot of negative stigma. Well, there definitely was more previously. So be able to work at the football club of support, make a difference within the community I've been brought up in, actually see the change within the football club, and actually be in a position where I can actually make a change, not only in the local community but on a national scale. My degree really helped me be successful within my role. It's good that you do a mixture of modules whilst you're at UCFB. That'll be from marketing to business to organising events, and for me that's been perfect for me settling into my role at Preston North End. And if I didn't have that support from UCFB from an early stage, telling me the skills that you need to be successful when you go into the big wide world of football, I think I'd have really struggled. I think UCFB stands out from other different degrees and universities because of the contacts that they've got within sports. They've got very good relationships with different football clubs across the country and sporting organisations. The guest speakers that come to UCFB you probably wouldn't get access to anywhere else within the country. I remember my first week at university, you met Roy Keane, and what better way to settle into university than seeing someone that you've grown up watching every week, you look up to. I met Alan Shearer, Sam Allardyce, Sean Dyche, Ian Gallagher, and these are people that I've now gone on to see within the footballing world. And I'll say, oh, I remember when I seen you at UCFB, and when you mention UCFB to these people, they recognise the organisation, they know that it's probably one of the best places if you want to go and be successful within football. A lot of the students are working at football clubs all across the country now, so they've got that bit of network on a national scale. So yeah, I couldn't recommend UCFB highly enough. One piece of advice I'd give to anyone wanting a career in football would be just continue to be confident, be yourself, but network with as many people as you can, because you never know when you're going to meet them people again. Keep learning. Even now I'm constantly going to people above me on the board and asking for advice. How could I do this a little bit better? Is there anything that you'd advise for my development? And continue asking about your growth, because when that opportunity comes for you to step up, you're already in the best position possible. So yeah, to sum it up, network with as many people as you can, be confident and try and get as much advice as you can.